Hello everyone, glad you guys are here. This is How to Build Massive Arms Part 2. So we're going to be hitting the triceps. You guys seem to really get on to the bicep side of things, so now we're going to build what's 2/3 of the arm and really start building some mass. Also, you're going to be seeing a little bit of William doing some deadlifts, Jenny doing some squats, because we have the Northern Strength Showdown. So we're about 10 weeks out from that, so you're going to get to see a little bit of that. But I know what you're here for is how to build those massive arms. So let's get to it. First things first, we're going to hit mass. Mass always in the beginning. We're going to be doing narrow grip bench. Now, with this setup, all right, you're going to grab onto the outside of your chest, right here, straight up. You're going to grab that bar. Keep the elbows rotated in. We're not going to be doing this. We're not going to jam ourselves. We want to bring those shoulders down, chest up, just like you're setting up on a bench press, okay? Also, legs are going to be flat or they're going to be up on the bench. I don't want them on the ground. Reason why, I don't care about trying to move the weight around like it's the bench press. All right, then we're going to start using other portions of the muscle. Today's tricep day, today's build massive arms day. I want to put the focus in the triceps. So I like my knees up. Sometimes I might even have my feet on the bench for a little more stability, but let's not put them on the ground, okay? Again, still doing warm-ups. I want to keep it around 4 to 6. Four good ones, obviously. Don't go any heavier. You want to hit 4 at the maximum effort right there, all right? So 315 for right now. It's good enough for me. I'm going to try to get at least another 3 or 4 sets. Worked my way up. Now we're into the working sets. Like I said, 4 to 5. Then at that point we move on. Yes, it looks like, you know, I did the 2 1/4, I did the 275, then I did the 315. Well, that's warming up to that point. So in essence, we're getting, gosh, probably 6 or 7 sets in, but we're trying to get the meat and potatoes. Let's keep going, you guys. Stick with me here. All right, you guys, thank you so much for sticking around. Do appreciate it. Just a little side note here. Just wanted to give a little equipment or accessory stuff that seems to help us out big time. I just wanted to give a little bit of a shout out to Evolution Athletics. They seem to do a very, very good job with knee sleeves, elbow sleeves, stuff like that. I have had great luck with this setup, being able to have the straps around. And if you have problems with your triceps, you know, being a little irritating, shall we say, these really do the trick. Now, I will say this as well. I also do use Mark Bell. Great stuff as well. But I noticed with the straps, being able to tighten them up a little bit more around the tricep, around the bicep. If you're having problems with like a little bit of tennis elbow, anything like that, these seem to be kind of that next click up from just a standard, almost a knee sleeve that you put on your arm. You know, that's what I used to use before everybody started coming out with really nice elbow sleeves. So just wanted to give a shout out. If you guys are looking for something and you need some help, please look them up. Like I said, Evolution Athletics. We don't get anything from them, anything like that. It's just quality. Mark Bell as well. They do very, very well. But if you're looking for something, take a look at either one of those two. All right, back to the action. Whoop! skull crushers, next thing around. Now, I know some of you might be looking at it going, okay, it's just a basic skull crusher. What's so impressive about it? This is a 2-part skull crusher. 4 sets. First and third set are gonna be like what you just saw. Second and fourth set, well, that's gonna have a little bit of a change to it. So, give me a minute and we'll get moving. Okay, so what's the difference between those two? Well, first one, when we're locking it up straight just like a narrow grip bench press and we're coming down more towards the bridge of the nose, where it got its name, skull crusher, you're gonna be hitting the tricep. No matter what, you're gonna be hitting the tricep. It's not like you work one piece or the other. There's always a primary and a secondary. You're gonna work a portion of the muscle more than the other portion of the muscle, but it all works together. When you're doing this, you're coming from here, you're gonna go to the base of the head, or you're gonna go to the crown of the head, and then you're gonna be right here. So when you're looking straight up, you can just barely see the bar, and then it's coming back. Reason why I like this one, you're gonna feel more of it in the armpit. So it's gonna hit more of the long head of the tricep, more down into here is what we're trying to fire, right? So, I don't mean to get too nutty on this, but we're trying to work the meat and potatoes, what really hangs down on the tricep. So that's what we're doing here. Well, when you're hanging it back here, you have to keep it completely engaged at all times. When we're doing it here, you can kind of load it into the shoulder and you can take a little bit of a rest. So it's gonna hit it in different portions. So we're only doing 4 sets. 1 and 3 are like what you just saw before this one. This is 2 and 4. So we're kind of double attacking it. Okay, make sense? Good, all right, let's keep moving. Up you go. Two. Up. Come on. One more. One more. And we're done. There we go. Warm-ups are officially done. Woo!
3 easy ones at 435. Nice. Yep. Strap coming off?
Yeah.
All right. Good.
All right, you guys. Hammer skulls. This is going to be the last of actually using free weights. Then we're going to move into using cable stuff. All right, hammer skulls. Reason why I like these. When you're hammered, you're going to be using the tricep evenly. When we rotate, we're using different portions of it. Becomes primary, becomes secondary. Now, with these, it's similar to what you just saw on Skull Crushers when we were doing number 2 and number 4, where we're holding it out. Well, the difference now is we're doing a hammered version, and then we're rotating. To get that rotation is going to be similar to doing ropes. So we're going to actually work a little bit of the outside of the tricep, okay? So we really were attacking the meat and potatoes of the tricep when we were doing a narrow grip bench press. All right, Skull Crusher, we were hitting, think towards the elbow on one, think more towards the armpit on the other, okay? Simplest way to think of that. Now this one, we're working a little bit more on that armpit-ish area, and then we're rotating to where we're getting a little bit more to the outside of it, okay? So this is, we're gonna be 8 to 12. I'm gonna do this for 4 sets. All right, and like I said, this is gonna be the last of the free weights, and then we're gonna move into doing some cable work. So this is gonna be your basic type of routine to get what? Mass!
Pull, pull, pull. There you go.
Nice. Come on, bud. Get those hips through. Shoulders back.
Come on.
Nice. Locked. Good. 475 for 2. Looking good. Nice. Nice. Big breath. Tighten up the belt. Break the belt. Push against, push against, push, 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 push. One more. Here we go. One more. Big breath. Tight, 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 tight. Explode. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nice. Rack. Butt came up on, ooh, shit, on number 3.
I felt
the
that.
thing push against me.
I felt that, but
3 at 275, not too shabby, not too shabby. All right, next phase. This is gonna be a little bit more higher reps. This is what's gonna be called ins and outs. So you're gonna get yourself a straight bar, hopefully one that actually rotates, and we are gonna do standard push downs. We're gonna do palms facing down on 1 and 3. On 2 and 4, we're gonna do palms facing up. So, keep her tight to the body. Do not let the elbows pull up. Keep the elbows underneath the shoulders, straight down. And don't forget, control that negative. Make sure I'm not getting clunked in the head. All right, here we go. Get ready for round 2.
All right, bud, nice and tight. One. Come on, you got it. Come on.
come on.
2. Hips are through. Good. 2. Big breath. Big breath. Pull it in through the nose, out of the mouth.
Keep it tight.
Shoulders back, hips through.
All right, everybody. I want you to understand something here. If you do sumo style deadlifts, one of the biggest things that you have to remember is when you're bringing it down for that final rep, get your feet out of the way. You'll see a lot of power lifters pull their feet out of the way. There's a big reason why. You might have been able to see it on that last one. I'm not sure on how much I recorded. We'll have to go through the editing portion. But when you have 475 pounds, smash your big toe, that's what's going to happen right there. So, at that point,
That big. Ain't that bad.
there's where we got where you smashed on both toes. So,
Normally I don't hit my toes.
he normally does pretty damn well. So is there any advice for any of the other teenagers and things like that out there that like doing sumo that you'd give out to go, hey, prevent this from happening?
I mean, I haven't broken a bone. And that ain't broken, so that's not my record.
So you guys, be safe.